Hello, everyone. So this is a quick roundup of web performance recipes, a newsletter that I manage and I send every week or every 2 weeks. It depends on uh, how much time I find. And it's uh, a web performance dedicated newsletter, right? So every edition, I try to send you all the new tutorials, resources, talks. So today I'm sharing with you today's issue that I just sent to all the subscribers. So first thing, I just launched a new service on Spittles, which is web performance consulting that is based on subscription. So every single month you receive tailored and detailed user stories or web performance tickets um, that you can implement with your teams. Then I test and validate the implementation until it's ready to go live and be deployed to users. And there is also Spittles monitoring subscription that is included in this package. So you have the consulting, the user stories, the review and validation, but also the monitoring tool that will allow you to see if the optimizations are working, but also it helps on detecting the regressions on web performance. So it's kind of a productized service. So there are no meetings and no contract. You take a plan and you can cancel at any time. And this is a good advantage because imagine that your developers have other priorities for some months or maybe for some weeks. So you won't have to pay a consultant during these times. So you can even take one month, you get some user stories, you implement them, we deploy them, and then maybe you pause your subscription until maybe in 2 or 3 months to resume the work on web performance. So yeah, you can check this service, and please let me know what you think about it. Now let's start with today's issues. There are many useful resources on speculation rules. So from Google I/O in last week, and Barry Pollard did a pretty awesome talk explaining the speculation rules. For those who don't know, speculation rules is a new feature, new API that allows you to define the pages to pre-render. So the browser, let's consider you are visiting a page A, and during this time, the browser will pre-render in the background a kind of one or two or more pages that are the more, let's say, that have the most of the probability that you will visit them after the page A. So when you click on a link to a following page, it will be an instantaneous load. So which is pretty good. Really urge you to see this video and this talk. Also, Google team created a Codelab helping you setting up your speculation rules. So it's kind of tutorial. You have many explanations regarding the speculation rules, but also how to debug them and how to use Chrome DevTools to see if it's working and how it is working, right? From Google I/O 2, Jeremy Wagner did a talk on INP, interaction to unexplained metric, how to measure it with Web Vitals library, but also how to debug it and get some useful attribution data, helping you to better understand and better fix the INP issues on your website. We have another tutorial on fonts from C-Key Editor by Łukasz Datkowski. And it's about optimizing the font delivering and about variable fonts, but also font subsetting and how to reduce the amount of data you are sending to your users on font files. This is my previous year Brighton SU talk retranscription about the blind spots of Google Lighthouse score for Web Vitals. So now we have the video and the explanation and the transcription regarding my talk, my Brighton SU talk. This is another INP resources. I really love this post from TK Kinoshita. I'm sorry if I spelled your name not in the good way. So this post is really my favorite one this week. It's a deep dive into INP debugging, optimizing, monitoring. Really amazing. It will take let's say 15 minutes or more to read and really understand. Thank you for this resource. I really loved it. So much work done here and so much shared best practices, but also tricks on optimizing INP for React-based websites. We have also a video on what's new in Angular 18 by Rakia Ben Sassi, and there are so many new web performance related Angular stuff in this version. We have the slides of Sergey regarding the flexible architectures for web performance. So interesting thoughts on architectures, on how we achieve good performance on this. We have what's new in Chrome 125. For web performance part, we have this new API, the compute pressure API, that will help us optimize the available computer power or CPU available power. So it's still in the early stages, but we can imagine some interesting use cases, for example, for video conferencing. And we can, for example, reduce the number of features and maybe reduce the resolution of the video if the CPU is on heavy moments. So this is so cool for adapting the features depending on the CPU load. And finally, we have this video from Karamalegos regarding Google Lighthouse weakness, but also she gave some interesting tooling and web performance strategies. So that's all for this edition. If you are interested in receiving this kind of web performance newsletter and resources, you can subscribe on Web Performance Recipes. So here is the address of the website, and you can put your email and subscribe. As I said, it's a weekly or bi-weekly newsletter, and I try to put together all the new but the most important web performance resources and send them. So yeah, don't hesitate to share this video. Please let me know what you think regarding the video format. Thank you everyone, and see you.